We welcome you to Youth Town. It's a season opener. Shouldn't say the season opener, the season section opener here at Youth Town as the Chargers take on the Freedom Bulldogs. Pleasant good evening, everybody. It's a little chilly one, but we're ready to roll. It's the Bulldogs and the Chargers doing battle here in section opener. I'm OLSH alongside Christian Harbaugh. And I think we got a good one on hand today, Christian.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be a good one. It's always fun to get out here on opening day, get out here to Youth Town. Beautiful place to play a baseball game, and I know the guys are so geeked up and ready to go today.
Getting ready for the national anthem. Before we do that, just want to congratulate the boys on the record-wise. The trip down to Florida doesn't look good on the record book, but what a productive and a very good trip down there.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a great trip for them. They had a lot of bonding. You know, they can hang out together, and then you get some work on the field. And, you know, even though they didn't get a win like they wanted to down there, but they played two perennial powerhouses, and that gives you a lot of experience and a lot of, you know, momentum going into the season. I mean, you're not going to see two teams that are like that up here, you know, not knocking anybody in a whippeal, but those guys are some studs down there.
No, those are nationally ranked teams that they played, two of them. And, well, we're going to pause here for the national anthem. All right, the national anthem, both the teams ready to go. And first, the starting lineups for the Freedom Bulldogs. They will send out their center fielder, number 17, Chase Grable, followed by the third baseman, number 48, Bowden Hilliard. The designated hitter is Luke Gadsdick. He wears number 14. He'll bat third. Batting fourth is the pitcher, number 3, Isaac Berry. In the cleanup spot is the shortstop, Caleb Cox. Batting sixth and playing second base is number 8, Luke Snavely. The left fielder is number 26, Gavin Sanders, and he will bat seventh. Batting eighth is the first baseman, and that's number 2, Jacob Milbert. And the catcher is Tommy Ward, and he will bat ninth. Again, it's Grable, Hilliard, Gadzik, Berry, Cox, Snavely, Sanders, Milbert, Ward. For the Chargers, in the field, defensively, there you see it, around the horn it goes. It's Zug in left, Hansen in center, and Dashner out in right. Around the horn, it's Brazell at third, Williams at, Williams at shortstop. Second base is Safner. First baseman is Schmidt. Behind the plate is Brazil, and on the mound is Quinn Santilli. Leading off for the Freedom Bulldogs is Chase Grable. He's the center fielder.
Yeah, and we've seen Santilli once already this year. That first game we called, and man, he came out throwing heat early. He's got some good off-speed pitches as well, so hopefully keep these guys on their toes today. Get through the lineup a couple times.
Chargers come in with a record of 1-3, and it doesn't sound good, but they played some high potent teams down in Florida and ready for the section opener here.
And one thing you think about with those games in Florida is you're seeing pitching that you might not possibly see up here in the Whippeal, you know what I mean? Seeing a lot of great pitches.
First pitch, strike on the corner.
That's a good way to start here.
That one just misses. 1-1 now.
Man, the best thing being at Youth Town here is you're right above the plate, so you can see everything.
Yeah. There's a pop foul out of play. Count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Santilli working quick. And he likes to get in that rhythm early, work fast.
Chase Grable, the center fielder, swings and misses. Santilli. First batter up, first batter down, swinging one away for the Bulldogs. That'll bring up Bowden Hilliard, the third baseman.
What a great off-speed pitch that was, down low and away in the zone. Gets him the chase on that one. Good first strikeout.
What a great trip these guys had down to Florida. I talked to a couple of them, and they were excited, and of course, you don't want it to end, but
no, you definitely never want that to end. And you come back here, and it's cold and rainy.
There's one wide of the bag down the third base side by Hilliard, strike one.
Down there, you're warming up in T-shirts. Now you're warming up with a jacket. It's just a different feel up here versus the South playing baseball.
Got the lights on from the beginning of the game here. There's a strike on the corner.
And I'll tell you, nothing was better than playing out here in Youthtown, though. That's beautiful. It's like a major league facility here.
Yeah, it's really, really nice. There's one down, and that's going to be just wide of third base. That one was, as the old gunner for the Pirates used to say, that was a gnat's eyelash.
That really was.
Foul.
I mean, that was inches away from hitting the bag there down the third base line. That would have made it fair. And again, Santilli working early.
Here's the 2-strike pitch. There's one toward third, and it's past the diving Brazil into left field. First hit of the game goes to Hilliard.
And Santilli just keeps pounding the zone in 0-2. Was low and away, so he kept it on the ground. Just got his hands through, pulled that right past Brazil at third.
That brings up the designated hitter, Luke Gazdick. 1 out, 1 on for the Bulldogs. There's a ground ball toward the hole at short. Scooped up on the backhand. He goes across the diamond, and he's going to be safe there. It's going to be an infield hit for Gazdick, and there's 2 on and 1 out for the Bulldogs.
And that was just a unfortunate play there. Off the end of the bat, goes into the hole. Williams, great job at getting there, but just so deep that he got a great lead and a great jump to get to second base and just couldn't get the runner at first.
Brings up the pitcher and the cleanup hitter, Isaac Berry, with 2 on and 1 out here for the Bulldogs. That one's down and in, ball 1. The Bulldogs come in with a record of 2-0, 2 wins over Carlington, 2 mercy rule games, shortened games.
You know these guys are going to come out and hit.
They throw back, and Williams is there, applies a tag just a bit late.
You got to keep him honest over there. Keep him close. He got a big lead at first base.
Down low, there goes throw down to second, scooped up by Safner.
Right idea by Brazil there.
2-0.
Got to make sure you keep Hilliard close out there.
Yep. There's a pop foul down the right side. That's going to twist out of play. 2 balls and 1 strike to Barry.
And Santilli's just got to make sure he works the batter here. No reason to, you got to worry about the base pass a little bit, but got to get the hitter here.
Williams working behind a runner at second. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
It's a great
by
pitch.
Barry. Yeah, it was.
Great off speed.
Yeah, Barry was looking for something hard.
Yeah, absolutely. And these guys are sitting on fastball early because he's coming with that fastball around the zone.
Go into the stretch. There's a ground ball toward third. Brazil bobbles a moment, steps on the bag. A little bit late for the play at first, but it's a forced play. Play goes 5 unassisted.
And we'll take it. And Brazil doing a good job just staying in front of it, knocking it down, picking it up, stepping on third. If he caught it clean, he might have had a chance to step and go 3rd to 1, but bobbles it. It was a stinger. It was hit hard.
2 away. We got a courtesy runner for the pitcher. It's going to be 39. Colton Blank will run for Barry. So it's Blank at first. Gazdick out at second base with 2 away here. Top of the first, just underway here at Youthtown. Glad you could join us. A brisk spring morning. It feels like a morning, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does.
Ball just a little low.
Yeah, that was a close one there. Looked like it was just a bit outside.
Shortstop Caleb Cox at the plate. There's the play again. Mario Williams just getting back in time.
They're so good at that. I almost had him. Hey, the throw beat him there. He just
the throw
wiggled back in there.
The throw was a little bit toward the first base side of the bag.
Yeah.
If it was more on the bag, they get him.
I think, yeah, absolutely. If it's up by his shoulder, they get him. Instead, they got him in a helmet.
Right.
But he was already back.
1 ball pitch. Just misses 2 balls and no strikes.
I'm not sure where those 2 are missing. Why don't I yell down there? But, those both, they had to just either miss just a tad outside or low.
You can see great view from where we're at. There's a ground ball off the mound and into center field for a base hit. Round third comes the runner. Here comes a throw to the plate.
What a throw.
Brazil's waiting for him, and he's dead at the plate. The play goes from Hansen to Brazil for the putout. It's a base hit for Cox. At the end of at the end of a half an inning, there is no score.
What a throw. That was a big-time throw by Hansen. Coming up, got him at the plate. On a line. Brazil only had to move a half step over. Great secure of the catch and then tag.
Yeah, no runs. How often can you say this? No runs, 3 hits. No errors and 2 left on.
Right, they got the bats going early, but you know what? They were all on the ground. They were all singles. So nothing in the hole, nothing deep.
Well, let's look at the starting order here for the Chargers. They'll lead off with James Safner. Second baseman will lead off, followed by number 3, Austin Hansen, the center fielder. Third baseman is Brady Brazil. He wears number 10. Batting in the cleanup spot is catcher Brandon Brazil wearing number 4. Gino Williams wearing number 1 is the shortstop. He'll bat 5th. Batting 6th is a designated hitter, Mario Williams. He bats for Quinn Santelli, the pitcher. Nate Schmidt is the first baseman wearing number 8, batting 7th. Batting 8th is Garrett Zug in left field. And the right fielder is Joey Dashner, number 17.
the Chargers will be number 5, James Safner.
James Safner leading things off. It's Safner, Hansen, and Brazel as we start the bottom of the first. No score. That one misses low and away to James, ball 1. Swing and a miss.
And Barry's bringing some heat here, so you got to get that foot down early if you're Safner. Quick load.
That one misses away. 2-1 now to the leadoff hitter, Safner, playing second base today.
And Barry just going to throw from the stretch here, too.
Barry is a senior. There's a grounder toward third. Across the diamond it goes. It goes Hilliard to Milbert for the force out, or for the play. 1 away. 5-3 goes to play.
A way to get the bat on the ball there. Was hit hard down third base line.
Brings up center fielder, number 3, Austin Hansen. Austin with that great throw to end the top half of this inning.
Well, why not let it generate your offense here?
That one bounces on the corner of the plate, ball 1.
And it looks like Barry's going to be a little wild here, so you got to be patient up at the plate. Throws hard. Got to load early. Keep those hands back.
There's one toward the hole, and it's going to be knocked down and have no chance at first base, and it gets past the first baseman, Milbert. Hansen on an infield single. Austin Hansen, I noticed in Florida he was finding himself ways to get on, and even the games we did up in Butler, he was finding ways to get on, you know.
Yeah, that's all you got to do. Put the ball in play and just hope for the best, you know. And there he hits it hard, and he's got some speed getting down the line. He gets there.
Third baseman Brady Brazel takes outside, ball 1. Hansen with his lead at first. Not a big one.
No, but look for them to be aggressive early here.
That one way outside. 2-0.
This is a good count to go on if you're going to go.
Yeah,
good,
you know,
good count to hit and run.
You know the pitcher doesn't want to go 3. You know, he's going to try to get it in the zone.
And you know the Chargers like to hit and run a lot.
No, he'll stay home. Swing and a miss by Brazel.
That was a good cut there.
Yep. On deck, brother Brandon awaits. Glad you could join us. Overcast day, but I think we'll get this. And there goes the runner. Takes for a strike. That one's up the line, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. 2-2 now on Brazel with the runner at second base.
And a little wrinkle there. We thought he was going to go on 2-0. He goes, on 2-1, and he confuses everybody. Nobody knew but them.
Counts even at 2. There's one out here, bottom of the first. Hansen with a nice little lead out there at second base. Brazel fouls it back, stays alive.
Great job by Brazel there, staying back and just fouling that off. Off speed from Barry. Now you just got to put it in play. You find some grass somewhere. Hansen's got the wheels to get around here.
Yeah, he does. Scooting around second base. Barry will come to the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Brazel goes down. 2 away. Runner out at second base. And that brings up Brandon Brazel. He's the backstop today, as normal.
And these guys have had some great plate appearances here early.
Yeah.
Doing a good job seeing the ball.
It was fun watching the games from Florida. I mean, you could see them just kind of settling in. Swing and a miss from Brandon.
They're taking some healthy hacks here, but just got to stay back. I mean, he's got some heat, so.
Yeah, they're getting their money's worth, that's for sure. Barry waits for his players to get back in position. Big breaking pitch, misses. 1-1.
And they're doing a good job at laying off the breaking ball, too. Got to be patient. Sitting dead red here, looking for the fastball.
Well, you'd think. They throw it. It looked to me like there was miscommunication there.
Yeah, a little bit, and they've been jockeying back and forth out there at short and second, Snavely and Cox. And, you know, I think sometimes when that happens, there's miscommunication, you know what I mean? Only one guy should be going to the bag, not both of them.
And that time nobody went. That one's up and away, 2-1.
But I think the one thing that helps the Chargers with is the fact that there's going to be some gaps and holes at second or short if you're going to keep dancing around.
Get them moving.
See, if I'm Brazil right here, I just sit back and slap my hands right down his first base line, and he tried.
Strike 2, swing and a miss.
And there it was right there. You seen he was trying to go to the right side because he knows that Snavely is really close to the bag over there, deep in the hole by second base.
Here's the 2-2. Way outside, count goes full.
What a great eye there. You got Williams on deck here.
Outside, ball 4. Brazil works a walk.
What a great at bat. Good job by Brazil to fight him off and earn the walk.
Brings up the shortstop, Gino Williams. And I think we're going to get a courtesy runner for Brandon. Boy, how many times do we see this up in Butler?
A ton. And here you go. Hey, every time he gets on base, why not?
Wetling will be the courtesy runner for the catcher. So runners at first and second for the purple and gold. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first.
What a good time for one to find some grass here.
Gino takes a strike on the outside corner.
And I'm guessing that those pitches that Safner was throwing,
how about this?
Santilli, were low.
I'm just looking at the lineup card here. There's foul back to the screen. No balls, 2 strikes. I just now noticed it, and I've had the lineup for a while. You got the 2 Brazil brothers batting 3-4, and you got the 2 Williams brothers batting 5-6.
5-6, yeah. How awesome is that?
Because you got Mario waiting on deck, the designated hitter. There's a shot down the right side. That's going to twist foul out of play.
Now Gina just got to protect here.
Oh, yeah.
He's got to do a good job of just slap his hands, wait as long as he can on it, sit back. He had the right idea there, trying to slap it down the right field line.
Absolutely. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down go the Chargers at the end of 1. Guess what? There's no score. Chargers get a couple on as the Bulldogs did, but at the end of the day, nothing happening. And, hey, folks, save the date. OLSH's annual auction will be held on Saturday, April 29th at the Doubletree Pittsburgh Airport Hotel in Moon Township. For more information, visit olsh.org/auction. Come join us as we continue to celebrate 90 years of OLSH.
The official home of Charger baseball is the OLSH Sports Network.
So the Chargers get something going as the Bulldogs did, Christian, but neither team able to push anything across. We've played 1 inning, no score.
Yeah, both teams were able to get on base. Couple hard hit balls on both sides. Nobody can muster up that run, but you know, it's a good sign for the Chargers to see him get on base early, see some pitches early, work some at-bats, fouled a couple off, worked the walk, so had great at-bats.
It'll be 6, 7, 8 for the Bulldogs. Luke Snavely, Gavin Sanders, and Jacob Milbert.
Yeah, and if you're Santilli here, you just got to keep working quick, doing what you got to do, ponding the zone. He did a good job before it getting his fastballs to get in the right spots there. He's got to stick with that.
Luke Snavely steps in, the second baseman. Right-handed batter's boxes. Quinn delivers, and Snavely comes up empty on his attempt.
And all Freedom's guys are all crowding the plate a lot, too.
That one misses out, away. 1-1 now. We'll be back on the air tomorrow. The girls across the way will be playing again against Beth Senators. One down toward Brazil at third, across the diamond. Right there is Nate Schmidt. Play goes 5-3.
Good job by Brazil there to stay in front of it. Took his time. Good throw to first.
Brings up the left fielder, Gavin Sanders.
But yeah, you got softball tomorrow. They're out here working right now.
Yeah.
Getting the outfield work in.
Coach Quinn has them working hard. That one misses low and away.
Number 26, Gavin Sanders.
Playing him pretty straight away. Ooh, just misses. 2-0 to the left fielder.
And Santilli's loving that outside corner low and away.
Yeah, he is. There it is. Taking all away with Sanders. 2 balls and a strike now to him. 1 away here, top of the second. Swing. Oh, he swung late on that one. 2-2.
Yeah, right now, why not? Just keep throwing the fastball. If you're blowing it past them and getting them to roll over, stay with it.
There's pulled the hands in and grounds one over to Safner at second. Safner to Schmidt. 4-3 goes to play.
And that time he did a great job at jamming them.
He did.
The best thing so far is he's keeping it on the ground. You keep it on the ground, these Chargers are going to make sure that they corral it and get the out.
Freedom Bulldogs and the Chargers. There's another one off of Santilli. Knocks it down. And the play goes 1-3. Nice inning for Quinn. Couple 3 ground balls.
Quick work.
Nicely done. As we say, when we strike somebody out, 3 pitches, that was 3 outs. Good morning, good afternoon, good night.
That's right. He did a great job there, working fast. And, you know, when you're pounding the zone like he does and throwing a ton of fastballs, these guys are going to swing at him. And right now he's keeping them on the ground and doing a good job at just getting outs. That's all. It's your job.
Yep.
Now you just got to get some runs here.
Hey, there's no better way to see yourself as an OLSH student than to become an OLSH Charger for a day. All 8th grade students and transfer students for grades 10 and 11 are invited to join us as a shadow for the day and experience firsthand what it's like to be a student here at OLSH. Students will be assigned a Charger ally, which is their host for a day, and will attend classes, meet teachers and students, eat lunch on us. Pre-register for your experience at www.olsh.org/visit. So inning number 2, it'll bring up Mario Williams, Nate Schmidt, and Garrett Zug. A couple left-handers in that bunch.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Barry pitches to the lefties. He was living on the outside corner to the righties.
That one's up and away.
If that's any indication, it looks like he might have a little bit of trouble in the way they crowd the plate as well.
There's a strike. 1-1 now. Counts evened up. Yeah, as I say, it's a overcast, brisk day. I think most of the rain is gone, though, Christian. They should get this one in. That one just misses. 2-1. And then the way the baseball schedule's set up this year is like you're going to play your section home and away. So
yeah,
tomorrow they'll go down to Freedom and play. Low and away, 3-1 to Williams.
I think that's the best way to do it. It makes it super like you're playing in college or you're playing in MLB.
The good news is that way you get each team is going to see your ace.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and you can't throw your ace every time you play the
good
teams
teams
too, you know?
Right, and that way the good teams are going to see your ace at least once and somebody else a second time.
Right,
So.
exactly. So it makes it more challenging for both teams.
Leadoff walk for Williams brings up Nate Schmidt, first baseman for the Chargers. One on, nobody out here. Bottom of the second, no score. That one misses away.
Yeah, I wonder why it took them this long to figure out that's the way they should format it. But it's unique now, and it makes it fun. And like I said, and then it gets you that experience like college where you're playing 2 games, 3 games in a row.
It's interesting because the softball is not that way.
Right.
Yeah.
But softball is different too because you can
it's
throw
the same pitcher.
You can throw the same pitcher, you know, every game, and their arm never gets tired. You know.
2-0 to Schmidt.
That's what's great about softball if you have a really good ace.
Right.
Now you're just throwing that person the whole year.
Right.
Pretty much, and that makes it good for you.
I was talking to Coach Quinn earlier this year, and he says he's pretty happy with his team. There's a strike taking all the way was Schmidt. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1. Big breaking pitch. Catches the corner. Nate, not so sure about that, and it's evened up now at 2.
Yeah, it was a tough one. Not the one he wants either, so he wasn't looking for it.
Barry, that was in all honesty, that was a nice pitch by Barry.
That was, absolutely.
Strike 3 called right at the knees on the corner, inside corner. Third strikeout for Barry. First out this inning.
And that's a tough one there. You got to protect, and now you're seeing some junk from him. He's throwing the curveball.
Garrett Zug, he's having himself a nice early part of the season.
Yeah, he's been having great at bats.
1-2 didn't pull the trigger. Strike 1. Yeah, he's had some big hits this year for the Chargers. And there's a shot into right center field. That's hooking back to the right fielder. Lewis makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Zug put it out there.
That was a good piece of hitting there by Zug, just right to the right fielder.
He hit it right at him, yeah.
That's good. Good at bat, good solid contact. That's all you can ask for.
Joey Dashner comes up, the right fielder, batting in the 9 spot. Runner on, 2 outs here for the Chargers. Big breaking pitch away. Ball 1. There's a shot down right field. That's an in for a hit. Round second. And on into third. It's a first and third. Mario Williams goes from first to third. Runners at the corners for the purple and gold on the single by Joey Dashner.
Another great piece of hitting there by Dashner. Just waiting back, throwing his hands, getting it out to right field on the line.
Turns over the lineup card.
Yeah.
James Safner.
And that's the best part about it,
Yeah.
you know, flipping the order there.
Yep.
If you can hit in that 9 spot and you can be able to flip the order like that, that's terrific.
Yeah, people say the 9 spot, oh, yeah. Well, sometimes you put one of your better hitters down there just for that
it's
reason.
Just solid contact. Now you get on base, you got first and third, 2 outs. Top of the lineup here.
Safner grounded out his first time. There goes the runner from first. They're going to throw it back to the pitcher, trying to get Williams. Nothing doing. And now the runner, Chargers have runners at second and third and 2 outs.
The right idea there. Get the runner in motion early. And smart play by Freedom, just go back to the pitcher.
That one hits the plate. And I think here at Youthtown, there's not much room behind home plate.
Yeah, you needed to kick out down the line somewhere.
Right.
And that hit the plate there.
Yep.
Luckily, that didn't bounce away or go in the dugout over there to give the Chargers a run for Freedom. But you get the top of the lineup here. You got a great count to hit on. He's got to come to you here.
Yep, 2-0. Big breaking pitch, catches the corner. That slow curve.
Yeah, and he has a lot of confidence in that curveball. So that's a tough pitch to throw there, 2-0. But he knew Safner was sitting on a fastball.
Berry to the stretch. Little nubber out in front of the plate. This could be trouble. Picked up and thrown down to first. The play will go 2-3 as Ward picks it up and throws it down to Milbert to retire the side. So we've gone 2 full now with no score.
For the Chargers, you get another hit there, put a little bit of pressure. So now you got 2 innings where you got some pressure on those guys and got runners in scoring position. Next inning, you got the heart of the lineup coming up.
Yep.
And now you also seen Barry twice. You know, you're getting through almost, 2 times here now. But wow, the confidence he had in that curveball, that was a tough pitch right there.
That was.
2-0.
2-0. Got that in there, got the call. It'll be 9-1-2 for the Bulldogs against Quinn Santilli.
And Santilli just got to keep working quick here. Stay in rhythm here. And it's tough on these days because it's so cold and brisk.
Well, when I played, it was, you wanted to play quick when it was chilly and brisk out. So,
right,
yeah.
Exactly. So that's why you want to get out there. You want to do your work quick. And right now they've been doing a good job at, again, playing defense, keeping it on the ground. Got the bottom of the lineup here. So
Yep, 9-1-2 for the Bulldogs. Tommy Ward, the catcher, will lead things off here. He bats from the left side, as you can see. Santelli to the wind. There's a strike taken.
just painting those outside corners.
I'll tell you what, he's not wasting pitches. Quinn isn't. That one. I say that, and he
Just
throws
as we
one.
say it.
1-1 now to the backstop for the Bulldogs. There's a strike. Beautiful pitch at the knees. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Great off-speed pitch there.
Jumping back was Ward.
Not a bad waist pitch there. Get him off the plate a little bit.
Yep. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here, top of the 3rd. Foul tip hit the ground. They'll play, the strikeout will go 2-3. 1 away.
Great pitch. Buried the change up in the dirt. Got him to chase. Good job by Brazil to throw down to first.
I thought he tipped it, but evidently not. So,
yeah.
Because I thought I heard a tick, but
I think it might have been dirt.
Oh, okay. There's a ground ball. Williams scoops it up across the diamond to Schmidt. Play goes 6-3. And quickly, Grable is out for the 2nd time.
And there you go. Santilli doing his work early. Getting them the swing at the first pitch. Ground out to Williams. Williams doing a good job at attacking the baseball. Corralling it. Good throw over to first.
This is the longest the Bulldogs have gone in a game without scoring a run this year. Granted, this is only their 3rd game, but there's a strike on the corner to Bowden Hilliard, the 3rd baseman. He did single his first time. Strike 1. That one misses away. 1 ball, 1 strike.
You expected a pitcher's duel today,
yeah.
Seeing both aces.
There's ripped down the 3rd base side foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
You get a strike here, or get another out and go get the bats going.
Yeah. Whoop, that one slipped out of the hands upstairs. 2-2 now to Hilliard. He singled his first time. Just misses as Brazil tried to frame that one. Didn't get the call. Count goes full. First full count.
These guys are still trying to figure out why he keeps missing that pitch. I'm thinking it's low.
Pop fouling out of play down the third base side.
Because it looks like it's on the plate, you know, on this outside corner.
Yeah,
I think it's just a tad low because that's 3 times now that he's painted that corner like that,
just so
thinking he was going to get a strike and he didn't get it.
Just so that you know, we're not where the camera's at. We're on the third base side, looking right down the third base line here behind home plate. There's a little liner over Williams' head into left center field. Scooped up by Hansen. He'll get it in quickly. That's another single. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, 2 good at bats so far.
Yeah. Brings up Luke Gazdick.
And that's a first hit that wasn't on the ground so far, too, through 3 innings.
Yeah, he's under 40 pitches. Just low. I was waiting for the call. Didn't get one, so I assumed it's a ball.
Yeah, me too. I looked again, maybe just a tad low or inside.
Throw over to first, diving back safely is Hilliard.
And yeah, you got to keep Hilliard close here because you know he's going to want to try to be aggressive and swipe a bag.
Hilliard singled his first time, and he's going to loop one down the first base side, and he's got another hit. This will get players on corners for the Bulldogs. There goes the throw to third base. Not in time. And the Bulldogs get something going with 2 outs. And Gazdick is 2 for 2.
And just another hit that was just a bloop out into the outfield and those in-betweeners that you just can't get to.
Yeah, off the end of the bat.
And they weren't like they were back-to-back solid hits. They were just putting the bat out there and able to find some grass. And now they got first and third. And looks like mirror image of what the Chargers just had.
Isaac Berry, the pitcher, comes to the plate. He takes low and away. Ball 1.
Yeah, this is a time where you just work on a batter here.
Right, right.
You know, even if they're going to swipe this bag here.
Little weak grinder to third base. Brazell up, across the diamond it goes, and it can't be controlled by Schmidt. 1 run in for the Bulldogs. Runners at the corners, they'll swap places. 1-0, Bulldogs.
And the one thing that can't happen is you can't have an error there, you know? And it was almost, again, it was the same thing the Chargers just had. Safner has that little nub off the end of the bat that they make a play out in front of the plate. Now here's another one out in front. Hit off the end of the bat. It dribbles down to Brazell. He corrals it. He had plenty of time, but just offline.
Yep.
And Schmidt couldn't corral it.
There's a rainbow out right field.
There's a little rain out here. I didn't see it on the computer screen here. A little drizzle.
A weak dribbler down third base side by Cox, Caleb Cox. He singled his last time.
And now you just can't worry about it. You got to shake it off here. Next play, next pitch.
Yep.
And that's why baseball is such a fun game. Every pitch matters.
Runners at the corner, they throw over. Schmidt applies a tag. Courtesy runner for the Bulldogs for the pitcher, Berry. There's the pitch. There's a line shot to center field, and that one's snagged.
That's a tough
by
catch.
Hansen. Those ones right at you out in center field are tough.
Yeah, because he initially ball's hit, right?
Yeah.
He comes in instead of taking a step back and almost overran it. Good thing he's got some hops from hoops. Make sure he corrals that one, but nonetheless, Chargers get out of the inning.
1 run on a couple hits and an error. An unearned run comes across, but it's 1-0 Bulldogs. Here as we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Hey, are you looking for an Easter dinner? Try your luck at Ham Bingo. The OLSH Theater Department will be holding a ham bingo on Saturday, April 1st in OLSH's gymnasium. Doors open at 5:30 and regular bingo starts at 7 p.m. Tickets are $10 for 6 cards and may be purchased at the door or in advance through a member of the theater department. And if you're interested in our OLSH Chargers, visit olshathletics.org and check out the fundraisers section in the Fan Zone tab for the latest fundraising opportunities. All right, Chargers need to answer here.
Yeah, you need to find a way to get your guys back in scoring position and find a way to just muster up a run here to at least tie it back up. It's been a great game thus far. Both teams putting the bat on the ball, finding a way.
Wow, look at that rainbow out there in right field.
Yeah, I can see it with just.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's awesome.
There's a ball taken by Austin Hansen. He singled his first time. Singled and stole a base. Foul back to the screen. Look out.
I even jumped. Just that initial reaction, you know?
Coming right at you.
I mean, there's enough window up here that we might have to catch one.
You get one of those little soft little bloops over the screen here. It come right in our booth.
Yeah. Check my reaction time.
There's a shot. And through. Second baseman Snavely out into right field. It's a single for Hansen. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, having a great game so far. Got the put out at the plate, throw at the plate, and then you got the put out last inning catching that ball, and now he's got 2 hits.
Brings up Brady Brazell. He struck out his first time. Leadoff runner on again for the Chargers.
Yeah, you got to get this run back here.
Yep. Outside ball.
Always great to get the first runner on. Now you got to work him in the scoring position here. Hit to the right side.
Ball 2.
And again, another good time to hit here. Maybe a hit and run early.
There's a strike. The breaking pitch caught the corner. 2 balls and a strike.
Again, confident in that breaking ball with 2 strikes. And now it becomes a mind game. You got to start thinking
Hansen.
He's going to do that.
Ooh, he almost threw it away. Good thing Milbert is as tall as he is. That caught the tip of his first baseman's mitt. Otherwise, that was to the screen, and Hansen's at second base. There he goes. That one's downstairs for a ball. Hansen slides in head first with the stolen base. Second stolen base for Austin today.
Got 2 hits now, 2 stolen bases, 2 putouts.
And 3-1 to Brady Brazell at the plate.
Now you really got to look to hit behind him.
Oh, yeah. Big hole there on the right side. He takes ball 4. Chargers have something going here. 2 on and nobody out. And that brings up brother Brandon Brazell. He's walked his first time on a 3-2 pitch. And I see a fine mist coming down, looks like.
Yeah, there's a little bit of it.
But I see a lot of blue sky up there.
Yeah, it's just going to be one of those days where it's cold, it's chilly, you get a little bit of raindrops here and here. Yep.
Brazell at the plate. Brazell and Hansen on the pads. Swing and a miss by Brandon. Strike 1. Not holding either one of the runners on. Here's the pitch. He went. Strike 2.
Yeah, that's a tough one. He's hungry at the plate here, and he wants a hit, and rightfully so, but that's a tough pitch to swing at there. And he just got caught up, couldn't hold it back.
The ball's 2 strikes to Brazell. Hansen and Brazell on the base pads. Time called by the umpire. I was like, whoa.
And Barry's like, well, what the heck? He called time late, and I was already in the stretch. But for him, he just got to throw the pitch.
Yeah.
Because that's where you get
That's
hurt,
where you get hurt.
right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So he should have just threw the pitch anyways. I mean, he did grant time before he was in his motion.
There's a shot through the hole, and it's into center field. This is going to tie it up. They'll go station to station, and the throw comes in. It's going to be cut off, and we're going to be out at third base. But the Chargers tie it up on the RBI single by Brandon Brazell, as Austin Hansen comes around to score.
And that was a tough one there because base running error. It hit the cutoff. Weren't going to get Hansen at home plate, and then it gets Brazell at third, unfortunately. Freedom does a good job at cutting it down, but what a hit. Sits on the curveball, off speed, 0-2. And he gets one out in the outfield, and they tie this ball game up. And now you still got one in scoring position with one out.
Braden Wetling, courtesy running for the catcher out there at second base with one out. And a strike to Gino Williams, struck out his first time. All tied up here, 1-1 in the bottom of the third. Pop foul up over here. Look out, Christian. Don't hit my car.
Oh, it was close. Almost hit somebody's car. That's why I parked all the way down by the dock over there.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah, I parked so far down there.
I always park down by the dock.
Yeah, I'm not risking it over here.
Two-strike pitch. Swing and a miss by Williams. He goes down for the second time, and there's two away.
And just like that, you flip the inning a little bit just because of a base running error and then a strikeout. But nonetheless, you got one back.
Brother Mario comes up. He walked his first time. Little nubber at the plate, and that got Mario on the inside. Oh, I hate that. Inside of the leg.
Yeah, that's the one that hurts there.
Yep.
Foul tip off your leg. And these are the ones that are bad today. The stingers.
Oh,
and then
because it's cold.
Yeah, it's extra cold. So if you get hit by a pitch, it's bad.
Mario from the left side. Swing and a miss on one on the outside corner. No balls, two strikes.
Just got to sit back here, throw the hands, find a way to put one in play. Give yourself a chance.
Strike three called. And that will end the inning with two strikeouts. But Chargers come back, tie it up. We're all knotted at one after we've completed three here at Youthtown. It's the Chargers 1, Bulldogs 1. Welcome back to Youthtown, OLSH. And I was thinking they changed pictures out there. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. Yeah, it's still Santilli.
Yeah. So, yeah, and welcome back. Anyway, get your Chargers essentials. Anything from sweatshirts to pajama pants to hats. We got you covered. Gear up with the latest in Charger fashion to support your favorite teams during the winter season. Want more information on OLSH Chargers? For roster stories and more, visit olshathletics.org. Special thanks to our website sponsor, Covenant Financial Advisors. 1-1 as we go to the top of the fourth inning. Snavely, Sanders, and Milbert will come to the scheduled up here for the Bulldogs. Snavely grounded out his first time. He takes low and away, ball one. There's a strike on the inside corner. Had him leaning back. Great pitch.
Yeah, that was an awesome pitch. High and in tight.
After the low and away.
Back him off a little bit. Yeah, good change of locations.
That one was off the plate.
Another one.
2-1.
Now good time to go back away again.
There's a shot into right field, and it's leaping catch there by Dashner.
Man, these guys are making some spectacular catches out there. More like top 10 catches just because they're playing the ball a little bit too. But it's tough. They're coming off the bat hard. Those are those stinging line drives where, you know, it's tough to pick up.
And that's the Sunfield. That's right in. That's in.
You can see the sun is in the right spot right now to blind you in the outfield.
Ball 1 to Sanders. Gavin grounded out his first time. Little pop foul down the right side. 1 ball, 1 strike. Uh-oh.
Oh, got somebody.
Matt's got the sound effects going on, yeah.
Oh, great pitch.
Misses low and away. Great, it is. Even though that missed, that was a great pitch.
That 1-1 pitch. Bury it low, change up off speed after you just threw a fastball.
One out here. There's a strike on the corner. Beauty.
And comes back in the same spot.
I think he just raised it up. I think the first one must have been a little low because that was in the same spot as far as width goes. Breaking pitch right there. He watches it go by. Wow. And it's a strikeout for Quinn.
That was filthy.
2
Got
away.
him to bend back a little bit, hung him up, dropped right in there for strike 3.
Jacob Milbert will step up. He grounded back to Centelli his first time. There's a off the end of the bat. Safner picks it up over to Schmidt, and it's 1-2-3. Go the Bulldogs. That play goes 4-3. Second inning, the Bulldogs go down in order. We go to the bottom of the 4th, all knotted at 1.
That was quick work there by Santilli. That's exactly what you wanted. Great catch out in right field. Get the great strikeout pitch. Come back with a end of the bat hit and ground out.
10-pitch inning. That's what you like to see.
Yeah, if
Perfect.
he's working like that, that's great. And now you just got to find a way to get a run. I've had some chances here, got some guys on base. Now you just got to be aggressive. And the one thing, and I know that they know this now, but you know that he's pitching a curveball anytime he's 2-0.
Yeah.
It's almost been 90% of the time he's throwing a curveball on 2-0.
So you sit on it.
You just sit on it, and that's what Brazel did, and that's why he got that base hit. And these guys got to be aware of that. See if the bottom of the order can turn it over.
Back on the air tomorrow evening. The girls in action, softball. Be taking on. Where's my list? I started talking about it, and Best Center. Yeah, I was going to say that, but I didn't want to say it. Yeah, it'll be Best Center from right here at Youthtown. Coach Quinn has the girls playing some good ball. There's a ball outside to the leadoff hitter, Nate Schmidt. Ball 1. First baseman for the Chargers. Struck out looking his first time. Swing and a miss. Well, he didn't get cheated on that swing. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, that was a home run swing there. Looking to put one over the fence.
With 1 or 2, or 1 strike. Oh, there was the big. Froze him up. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Nate.
Yeah, that was it, though.
He'll fly this one out of play down the left side. Count holds at 1 and 2.
Got a good piece of that one. Now you're on him. Watch for the off speed here.
Yep.
You just got to choke up here, protect, throw those hands, load early.
There's ground ball to third base. Scooped up there by Hilliard. Across the diamond. Play goes 5-3. One away.
And those curveballs are the ones you want to sit on. He places those right down the middle. They break right in front of you.
Brings up Garrett Zug. He flew out to right field his first time. As I say, his stick has been coming around as the season's moving along. He had some good at-bats in Florida. He's going to try to lay one down. He saw the third baseman Hilliard playing way back, and Garrett was going to try to just push one down there, fouls it off.
He's very smart. He's got high IQ and good character. He knows the game really well.
Member of the basketball team. That one's upstairs. 1-1 now.
It's a good hold. That's a tough pitch to lay off of, too.
Charger left fielder today. That one, ooh, he waited a minute. He called a strike at the knees. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I heard one of the coaches say, anything close now.
Yeah, you got to shorten up here.
That one's outside, 2-2.
Those off-speed pitches are just missing outside. Watch for the fastball again here.
There it was. Strike 3 at the knees on the inside corner. 2 away. That brings up Joey Dashner. He singled his first time, stole a base.
Number 17, Joey Dashner.
Gotta love his walk-up music.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
He fouls one toward the Charger dugout. Strike 1.
These guys have some unique walk-up music.
Yeah, they do, don't they?
Yeah, that's the best part, you know. It makes you feel like you're a true major leaguer here.
We didn't have this kind of stuff when I played high school ball. So
no. We didn't even have it either when I played. Fargo wasn't old enough yet. He's the same age as me.
Pushes Joey back. 1 ball, 1 strike.
No, but that's what's crazy about it. Fargo's been doing this since I've been in school, which is just incredible because he was like 16 years old.
That one's upstairs. 2-1 now to Dashner. All knotted here. Bottom of the 4th inning. Chargers trying to get something going. A little 2-out lightning here. There's a weak ground ball towards short. Cox gets through him. Dashner's on for the second time. I don't know. That's tough. What would you call it? An error or you call it an infield hit?
I think it was an error.
Yeah, he should have had that.
He made the right read and the right play. He attacked the ball, but he just couldn't come up with it.
He didn't stay down on it, right?
Nope, he came up a little too early. Didn't watch it all the way into his glove.
E6, Cox lets it go through the wickets out into left field. So turns the lineup over. James Safner, he's 0 for 2. A couple ground outs. Actually, yeah. He takes strike 1.
Little 2-out lightning here.
Yeah, you never know. Pop foul and out of play. One ball, 1 strike. James Safner, the pitch count's starting to add up here.
Yeah, that's one thing for the Chargers.
For
that's
Barry,
good.
Yeah.
You know, see some pitches here. Try to foul some off, take some. And he is pounding the zone still, so they're there.
There's one toward the shortstop. Cox scoops it up, and they'll go to short route. 6-3, 6-4 goes to play, the force play. And that will end the inning. At the end of 4 full. Nothing's been decided, Christian. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and this is what you want to see. You know, good pitcher's duel, good defensive battle. Both teams putting a bat on the ball, but just a lot of ground outs. Only a couple that dropped in. Now it's going to come down to, you know, what pitcher can probably go longer here. And Santilli has the upper hand, I would say, with the way the pitch count is.
Yeah, I've got, because I've got Barry at 75 pitches right now, and Quinn, he's right around 50.
And that's great. So that's great to see for Santilli. If he can get through this inning pretty efficiently, that's what you want.
It will be 9-1-2 for the Bulldogs as we go to the fifth inning.
And you got to think this is going to be a big, crucial inning for both teams. You know, you if you're a Charger fan, you hope that you can get out of this inning quick.
There's one off the fence.
And then you want to get the bats rolling with your meat of your lineup coming up.
Yep. This is the deepest the Bulldogs have gone this year in the game.
Yeah, which is going to, you know, affect them a little bit because, you know, they haven't had a long game yet where they had to be out there and had to, you know, be challenged to win a ball game.
Oh, stuck his bat out, grounds one over to Williams. Across, fires it across the diamond, and he is out. Play goes 6-3.
That was close.
Yeah, it was.
Good job by Schmidt to hold the bag.
Yeah.
A little left from Williams on the throw. But, yeah, the one thing, getting back to what we were just talking about, for the Chargers, they've been in close games and close battles so far, you know, where the Bulldogs haven't.
Swing and a miss, top of the order. Chase Grable, he struck out and grounded out. He's behind right now. No balls and a strike. Quinn Santilli throws that one a little short. 1 ball, 1 strike.
It's the first one I've seen like that all day. He hasn't made a pitch like that that was too far out of the zone yet.
Pops foul and out of play down behind the third base dugout. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the leadoff hitter.
Santilli still doing a great job at working around the zone, painting the corners. Still looks like he got a lot on his fastball.
Yeah. He's not the hardest thrower on the team, but he can work the ball. That one just a bit outside. 2-2 now. Grable struck out and grounded out his first 2 times. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Make that 2 strikeouts.
What a great off-speed pitch there. Buried that one low and out of the zone. Away. Got him to chase. Swung right through it.
Here comes the meat of the lineup for the Bulldogs. Next 2 batters are 2 for 2. 4 for 4 collectively.
Yeah, got to find a way to get Hilliard out here.
2 singles for Hilliard.
And Hilliard's only a freshman.
There's a strike right at the knees. Beautiful pitch.
He'll have to be on somebody's radar here.
Oh, I'm sure.
Soon, because he's got the size for it,
I was just going to say, he's got nice size to him, too. That one, Quinn held on to just a bit much. 1 ball, 1 strike.
You see he plays around the diamond a lot here. He gets on the bump. Who knows? Maybe that's who we face tomorrow.
You never know.
On the road.
There's one to Brazil at third. On 1 knee, picks it up, throws it across the diamond. Play goes 5-3. 1, 2, 3. Go the Bulldogs here in the 5th inning.
It's time for the 5th inning stretch. We invite you to stand and sing along as we sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game."
I feel like I'm at a Buccos game right now. 5th inning stretch, baby.
Yeah, well, listen in. Looks like we got a new pitcher for the Bulldogs. It's going to be Bowden Hilliard's going to move in from third base. So Isaac Berry's day on the mound, anyway, is done.
And we just talked about it.
He goes over to first base.
Thinking that Hilliard might be on the bump tomorrow, and here he goes. Try to close this one out for the Bulldogs.
Trying to see where everybody's at. I see
This is the fun part.
yeah, I see Berry goes over to first base. Because we're just not like the major leagues. They don't come up and tell us.
And they don't yell up here. Give us a scorecard.
Looks like Luke Snavely is over at third. Is that an 8 out there? Yeah. Yep. It's right underneath.
Got a little bit of technical difficulties here, trying to change the battery. But right now you get some audio only, unfortunately. Oh, there we go. Got it back up. Hansen at the plate now. Having a great day so far.
Hansen comes in. Sorry about that. We had some technical difficulties on the camera there. You got those cleared up. Is that 1-1 now?
Yes, sir. Hansen just got to get in a box here, take a little bit of time, see how Hilliard's throwing.
That one misses away. 2-1. The line, righty, right back through the box. Hits the bag and goes into center field for a base hit. Austin Hansen is 3 for 3.
What a great job. Again, a nice piece of hitting. A little bit off the end of the bat, but still up the middle. Did a great job at throwing his hands right past Hilliard and off the bag. And, man, those are the best hits sometimes.
How about that, man? I mean, that's where when you're an infielder, middle infielder, you got to get it before it gets to the bag.
Yeah, and that's just such a tough play.
He was waiting for it. And this is low and away to Brazil, ball 1.
And the one thing that's different now, you know, for at least that last at bat, is Hilliard, you know, wasn't going just from the stretch like Berry was.
That one misses, 2-0.
So you had to get used to his windup, and he's got a little pat in his glove before he throws the ball, but Hansen doing a great job of getting on base.
3 for 3, on base for the third time they throw over.
And why not think about swiping another bag here?
Sure. Isaac Berry applies a tag, but not before. A couple threes down there.
And I'm surprised to see that's the first time they've thrown over all day with Hansen on the bag.
Yeah.
And he's got a huge lead over there.
Yeah, he does. There's a strike to Brazil. 2 balls and a strike. 1 on.
Right now, Hansen has that confidence and swagger. You can tell
He does.
with that lead, and why not?
Throw over.
And he gets back with ease there. I mean, he can get another half inch.
I love the bench down there making their own music.
I thought this was
There
a
goes the
softball
runner.
game.
That one was taken for a ball. And Hansen is going to be dead to rights. Play will go 2-6. 1 away. 3 balls and a strike.
Tough one there. No hit and run on. And
You know what? It looks like
throw.
it looks like I've seen it a couple times now. Guys sliding into second base. This is like damp soil, and they're going into their slide.
Yeah, getting
and,
stuck
and they're
a little
stuck.
bit.
Yeah, they're not sliding. Foul tipped into the glove, and the count goes full to Brazil.
Yeah, and I think another one, too, was sliding late. Looked like a couple of these slides were late.
All tied at 1 here as we are in the bottom of the 5th. Ball 4. Brazil walks for the second time, second consecutive walk.
Good eye there. Good job holding and not swinging at that. Oh, just missed on the outside corner there.
Brother Brandon comes to the plate.
And now you got to find a way here.
Brandon's been on base twice. He walked and singled.
It'll be a bad time to find a gap in the outfield.
He wanted to, should have. Strike 1.
And that was a tough one. Not the pitch he wanted outside there. Out on his front foot a little bit.
I'd take a little hitting behind the runner here. Big hole on the right side. Yep. Ooh, breaking pitch. And Brandon says, I don't know about that one. No balls, 2 strikes now to him.
Yeah, that would be the first one I'd have to argue about today. Because it's been pretty good on both sides.
Yeah. And Brandon goes with the pitch. He's going to drop this one into right field for a hit. And it's 2 Brazils on the bases.
There you go. That's what you need. He had to protect there. Came back with the same pitch Hilliard did, and the curveball low and outside, and he had to protect after Mr. Ump called that a strike and got the end of the bat through the hands, dropped into right field. Now you got 2 guys on.
Is that Wetling out there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Brandon Wetling is courtesy running at first base for the catcher.
I didn't even have to look, and I would have been able to tell you it was him.
Gino Williams at the plate. He struck out twice. He comes up with 2 on and 1 out. Takes that one downstairs. Ball 1.
Now see if you can get a good solid hit here. Put this thing in play. Make them have to make a play.
Exactly. We're all knotted at 1. Pop foul. Look out. Right up over our heads. Let's hear a car alarm go woo, 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 woo.
One close.
Ball, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You just got to sit back here, find a gap. You got a big gap at short and second.
Ball misses 2 and 1.
The way Hilliard's pitching on that outside corner right now, Williams would like to slap this through in between that gap, first and second.
Well, they're not holding Wetling at first base. That one's upstairs. 3 and 1.
Great hold.
That was a great take.
It's a good time to hit 1.
Gino up there ahead in the count 3 and 1.
He's got to come to you now.
2 runners on for the Chargers, 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. We're all knotted at 1. There's a fly ball to right field. That sends the right fielder back. He looks like he's under it. He makes the catch. Tagging at second is Brazil. And we'll have runners on the corners with 2 away on the sacrifice. On the fly ball, I should say.
And that's all you can do there. Williams puts good bat on the ball, sat on what he wanted, fastball. Hits it out to deep right field. Good tag by Brazil. Now you got Mario up at the plate.
And we got timeout called by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, and they're going to talk this one over because you know the Chargers are super aggressive on a base pass. We'll see if they try to swipe a bag here or set up some kind of situation where the Bulldogs have to make a decision.
Right.
See if they can force that run across.
Now, we don't have blazing speed at third base, but if you can make it work.
And you got a pinch runner over here at first, too. Let's see if...
Coaching at third is the manager, Phil McCarron, and over at first base is a long-time coach, Sam Zyrel, for the Chargers.
And the one thing you can look to do here, and I don't know if they'll fall for it, but try to get them out in the middle of the base pass over here, make the Bulldogs make a decision.
Center fielder Grable is he's way deep out there.
Yeah, they are all playing pretty deep. Him and
Fairly
left
deep,
field are
yeah.
both deep. Just bloop one over the second base.
There we go.
bag.
Let's see what plays out. There goes the runner from first, and there's a shot through the hole. It's going to give the Chargers a lead. It's an RBI single. Trying to go to third base, and we'll get it in there. Is Wetling, and on the throw to third, it's Mario Williams, the designated hitter, heads to second base.
What a great hit and run. Again, Coach McCarron, Manager McCarron being super aggressive. Sending the runner. And what a great pitch Williams got to hit. And the runner's going. Second base breaks to cover the bag and hit it where he ain't, as they would say. Great base hit. Got runners in scoring position still with 2 outs. And now you got the lead.
Yeah, 2-1 Chargers. And Nate Schmidt comes to the plate. He struck out and grounded out. And what do we got here? We got something going on.
Another pinch runner.
Number 12, Peter Sweeney.
Peter Sweeney
Run at second base.
will run at second base for Mario Williams.
Yeah, we got Wetling at third still. And you hear the dugout going crazy because a big-time hit
that was
by
a huge
Williams. In a big spot.
Number 8,
Got 2 outs.
2 outs.
Got runners on the corners. You knew you were cooking something up. Freedom knew they were cooking something up. You got the hit and run, and what a great job.
And
Good piece of hitting there by Williams.
a hit here gets 2 more in. A little bit of speed out there at second base in the senior. That one a little low. Bounces right behind the plate. Ball 1. To Nate Schmidt. Second and third are the runners. That one's upstairs. 2-0.
Good time to hit here. 2-0. It's got to come to you. Sit fastball here.
Yeah, if it's not, and it's not in the zone that you want, you just let her go. There it is, upstairs, 3-0. He's got to come to him. Nate Schmidt's got to know. On deck, Garrett Zug, left fielder.
And you could be aggressive here. You can
Oh,
give
yeah.
the green light.
He
Why
could-
not?
Well, yeah, sure. Pops one into the outfield, and he got 2 more runs. Because the runners will be off with contact. They're not even messing with him at second. Inside, ball 4, and the pillows are full of purple and gold as Schmidt works a walk.
Great job by Schmidt there, being patient.
That brings up the lefty, Garrett Zug. Garrett's 0 for 2. He struck out and flew out. And what do we get here? We're going to get a runner for Schmidt, looks like. It is. It's going to be, I don't have a 14 on my roster. Sorry, son. Who is that? I can't tell.
For the Chargers, number 14, Owen Mincer will run at first base.
Okay.
Owen Mincer.
I'll have to add that to the roster.
So you got Owen Misner.
Owen Misner.
And you got Zug up right now with the bags full. And Zug,
For the Chargers, number 2,
again, we talk about him having great at-bats so far this season. Let's see if he can come up in a big way here to get a little bit of cushion and get some guys across the plate here.
Owen's a freshman. Garrett takes that big breaking pitch, that backdoor breaking pitch, strike 1.
He's looking fastball, there's no
Oh,
doubt.
yeah, he's looking dead red. Purple and gold on all the pillows. That one misses inside. 1-1.
Just come up here, be patient, look for the one you want, throw your hands at the baseball.
That one's downstairs, 2-1. And I'll tell you what, the Chargers are making Hilliard pitch. This will be, according to my count, this will be his 30th pitch this inning.
Yeah, this is a great inning for the Chargers.
2 outs, bases juiced with purple and gold. 3-0 pitch. Fouled at the plate. He had the green light. Oh, no, that was 2-1. I'm sorry. Now it's 2-2.
Now you got to sit on anything. You got to choke up here. You got to protect the plate. You got to look for anything. You can't just sit fastball here.
No. You just got to put the ball in play.
Crowd the plate a little bit here. Wear one if you got to.
Yep. That's a run. He grounds that one. Foul toward the Charger dugout. Count holds at 2.
This is a big, crucial moment, a big-time pitch here from Hilliard. He's
he could.
got to get Zug to keep this game, you know, where they want it. But if you're a Charger fan,
Oh, this could crack it open. There's here in the bottom of the 5th. Fouled it away. Zug battling hard. Count holds 2-2.
he's sitting on it right now.
He is.
He's dialing it up. Now he's just got to find a hole.
Getting the timing. Timing it out. It's the Hilliard delivery. And there's one up the middle. Garrett Zug delivers again. 1 run in. Here comes another run. It's a 2-run RBI single for Garrett Zug and gives the Chargers a cushion. How about that? Makes it 4-1 Chargers.
What a great at-bat. Good job by Zug. Just staying with it. Weight back, choked up, threw his hands right up the middle. Scores 2, and now the Chargers sitting pretty here. 3-run lead.
Here comes Joey Dashner. On base twice. He's 1 for 2. Takes that one upstairs, ball 1.
Number 17, Joey Dashner.
Dashner's had some great at-bats here early.
Yep. That one's upstairs, 2-0.
Chargers are being super patient at the plate right now. You love to see that.
Yeah, they're making Hilliard come to them. 4-1 Chargers. They break it open a little bit here in the 5th inning, scoring 3 so far. Inside, 3-1.
And here you can flip the order again.
Excuse me, 3-0.
Yeah, 3-0 right now.
Joey can look in a zone for one. We're in an area. Or you can take it. That's an option too.
Yeah, I think he was taken all the way there just because of the situation now with 2 outs. You got the top of your lineup on deck.
Ball 4, and the bases are juiced with purple and gold once again.
And the Bulldogs going to have to make a move here.
Yeah. He's thrown over 40 pitches in this inning, and that's it for Hilliard.
Yeah, the Chargers just came out swinging and being patient at the plate. And
looks like Luke Snavely. Nope. It's going to be Caleb Cox. He's going to come in and pitch. He was the shortstop. So the Chargers have 3 in this inning. They have the bases juiced with purple and gold. And due up is the top of the lineup. The 9th batter to bat in this inning is James Safner.
Yeah, the Chargers are just rolling in this inning right now, and have had some timely hitting and Also great base running and great patience at the plate. And now you got the top of the lineup still with 2 out Lightning here, up 3 runs. The only thing you worry about after an inning like this, Al, is how Santilli's going to be, because he's been sitting for a long time. He better have been out there running poles.
Did he chill out? Yeah.
He's got to have that jacket on.
In this weather, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a tough one, you know?
Great point.
That's the only thing you worry about. And who knows, maybe you get an extra run or 2 here. You might look to go to somebody else if you're skipper McCarron here.
Snavely goes over to shortstop. Hilliard goes back into third base. Cox comes in from short to pitch. That's your changes. And that'll bring James Safner up. He's hitter number 9 here in this 5th inning. Pop on the infield, right side. First baseman Barry makes the catch, and that will do it. But the Chargers put 3 on the board and go ahead 4-1 after 5 innings of play. 2 more to play. Can the Chargers hold on? Santilli goes back out to the mound. We'll see in a moment.
Santilli does come out of the dugout, back to the bump. He's got all smiles on his face right now. He's got a 3-run cushion. He's just got to warm back up here. These guys have been sitting for a long time. What a heck of an inning by the Chargers.
It was over 40 pitches the Chargers made the pitching staff.
What big-time hitting by Williams. And that hit and run was just crucial. Great base running that inning. Now you just got to find a way to get 6 outs.
Well, it'll be 3-4-5 for the Bulldogs. That'll be Gazdick, Barry, and Cox. Gazdick is 2 for 2. He's got a couple singles. Barry reached on a fielder's choice and an error just for the first 2.
Yeah, and this is that inning that you want to get out of here. You want to get these 3 outs out.
After you score, you want to shut them down, make a statement.
Don't let them come out and have a long inning here.
Oh, we got a ball on the field here, down the first base side. 4-1 Chargers as we go to the top of the 6th. Chargers need 6 more outs. Swing and a miss from Luke Gazdick. Strike 1.
Well, it doesn't look like Santilli is out of rhythm or cold here.
The ball's 2 strikes. There's a base hit to center field. Lined that one out there, and they have a leadoff runner on.
And good solid hit there. Now you just got to keep something on the ground here.
There's a fly ball to right field. This one's back pretty far. That's going to stop right in front of the fence. Dashner back and gets it in. It's a stand-up double for Barry. And the Bulldogs have something going on here. They have runners at 2nd and 3rd after that double. 2 hits.
Now with the Bulldogs in business here and 2 solid hits against Santilli, and here comes
And a lot of that,
McCarron.
a lot of that might have been too. That a lot of that might have been, you know, getting cold in the dugout.
Yeah, and I said that it didn't look like it because he did come out with some heat and pounded the zone, but they were just sitting on him.
Right.
And 2 good hits now, solid hits, and defense has been good all day.
Yeah.
Keep something on the ground here if you can't get a strikeout.
That one was over the head of Dashner, right field. Well, that brings up number 5, Caleb Cox. He's 1 for 2. Singled in the first, flew out, takes ball 1. Two on, nobody out here. Second and third. Bulldogs sit on the pillows, trailing 4-1. There's a ground ball wide of third into the screen. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And yeah, you just got to calm down here. Trust your stuff. Paint the outside corner like you were.
Yep. Nice stop there by Brazil. 2-1. Ball low and away. Santilli goes over to third base, back safely.
Not a bad idea there.
No, no.
Break up the rhythm a little bit.
Yep. Two and 1 to Cox. Straight on the corner, 2-2 now. Yeah. On deck is Luke Snavely, second baseman.
Come back here, get a big strikeout.
Pop foul up over our heads. Count holds at 2. If there's any consolation here, the bottom of the lineup after Cox here is hitless.
Right, and that's huge. I mean, if you can get to this bottom of the lineup.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. There's 1 down.
That was a big time strikeout. Needed that.
Yep.
Great pitch.
He's not what you'd call a big time strikeout pitcher, but boy, that was a big one.
Yeah, that was a big one, and trusted his stuff, and
Number 8, Luke Snavely.
good off-speed pitch on the corner. I'm going to swing through it.
Luke Snavely, 0 for 2. He's going to shoot this one down the right side. It's twisting. It's going to be a fair ball, diving Dashner. 1 run in. Here comes a second run. It's going to be a double for Snavely. No, he just hit it where they ain't, Christian.
Yeah, that was just a tough one there. Hit it down the line. Try to make a play over there. Right field was Dashner and just couldn't get to it. A little out of reach. Great effort.
Suddenly a 1-run game, 4-3.
Now it's a 1-run game.
Number 26, Gavin Sanders.
That was the first hit for the bottom of the lineup there for the Bulldogs.
Right, we jinxed it.
Yep. Gavin Sanders comes up. He's 0 for 2. Grounded out and struck out. And there's a little soft humpback liner over to second base. 2 away on the play. Snavely goes to third.
Great play by Safner there to just corral that ball and throw it on to first.
Yep, we needed outs. That's what he got.
You're still in great position here. 2 outs. Runner on third, but just work the batter.
Jacob Milbert is at the plate. Swing and a miss on one way outside, strike 1.
And now it's just about getting a batter here and then go get the bats rolling again.
Right. 4-3 is the score. Here's the pitch. There's a fly ball to right. Dashner gets under it. He'll make the catch. And we got the out on the F9. But The Bulldogs played a couple here in the 6th inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Chargers 4, Bulldogs 3.
Now you need to try to get a few more runs here, give yourself a little bit of a cushion going into that top of the 7th inning. And we'll see what they make a move with the pitching, but see if Santilli stays in there. But my guess is his day might be done now. What's he at pitch count wise?
I've got him at right at 80.
Might come back out.
He might come out.
Yeah.
He might come out.
And nothing you can do there. Just 2 hard hit balls that they put in play, and unfortunately couldn't come up with it. And that happens in baseball sometimes.
Yeah, in this chilly weather, I mean, you freeze up a little bit in the dugout.
He sat for 40 minutes.
Yeah.
So it was a long inning.
That was a long inning by the Chargers. Yeah, for sure.
In a good way, but like we talked about, that's your downfall of it sometimes, sitting in the dugout too long as a pitcher.
Well, the man who started off for the Chargers last inning, Austin Hansen, will lead it off again here, the center fielder for the Chargers. It'll be Hansen, Brazil for the Chargers.
And if you can find a way to get another run or two here, and that would maybe make your decision easy to let Santilli come back out on the mound.
Right, yeah.
Here, if it's a 1-run game, you still are questioning it a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like Brazil is down there warming up for the Chargers in the bullpen.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he got somebody, just a fresh arm to come in there. And Santilli, a heck of a day on the bump. But we'll see. We'll see what happens after this hit.
Hansen comes up. He's 3 for 3 today. He's got scored a run. He's got 3 singles and a run scored, 2 stolen bases. So let's see if we can get it started again. 4-3 Chargers as we go to the bottom of the 6th.
A little bit of 50 Cent. What a great walk-up song Hansen has.
Way outside. Ball 1 from Caleb Cox, pitcher for the Bulldogs.
What do you say, 3? Keep having a day.
Keep it there. There it was, same place, same result. 2 balls, no strikes. Whoops. Hansen, keep it going. That one's downstairs, 3-0. There's a strike on the inside corner.
That was a good take. You want to be aggressive, but not super aggressive.
No, if it's not something you can drive somewhere, you're ahead 3-0. Absolutely. There's one toward the second base, but it eats him up. Hansen's going to be on base for the 4th time. First baseman Isaac Berry pushes Hansen. Berry's in the baseline, and Hansen has the right to that baseline, and Berry
absolutely.
Berry gets shoved, and Berry pushes Hansen back. So got a little incident going on here.
A little bit of
that could have been. I mean, I think Coach McCarron is saying in that base interference, he should be getting awarded second base. Absolutely, because he's standing in his way in the baseline.
Yeah, he's turning the corner and he's running fast, and why not? It kicked away from the second baseman, and Barry just in his way, and now Barry's a little upset about it because he was on a bump to start the day, and Chargers
get the leadoff runner on at any rate. On the air on the second baseman. So we're going to have a pinch hitter here for the Chargers.
I think
Luke Wasnan.
Coach McCarron's still trying to figure out why he's not going to get second base.
For the Chargers, number 11, Luke Wasnan. Roll back. Luke Wasnan.
Luke gets in a bat here with a runner on, nobody out. Bottom of the 6th inning. Getting this straightened out.
Did you give him a hit on that last one?
No, it's an error. That ate up the second baseman.
It was a hard hit, too.
Yeah, it was right at him, though. That's a play a second baseman should make. I was a second baseman, so you got to make that play.
Trying to pad the stats for 3.
Oh, great bunt by Wozniak. It's going to be a sacrifice. And on the play, Hansen finds himself at second base.
Great job there by Wozniak. Doing his job, pinch hitting there and getting the sacrifice down. Get Hansen in the scoring position here with 1 out.
Brandon Burzell will step into the batter's box. He's 2 for 2 with a walk. He takes ball 1.
Something you can hit here. Something in the zone.
Swing and a miss on one on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike to Burzell. I heard Coach McCarron yelling down from third base, you know, hit one on a line drive.
Yeah, find something you can take for a ride here.
Yeah. He'll pop this one up and out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Burzell. On deck is Gino Williams. 4-3, as you can see. Chargers holding on to that lead, trying to tack on.
Yeah, this is just one of those times where you got to find a way now. Did a good job at sacrificing Hansen over to second. Got 1 out here. Got to find a way to get this extra run. Give yourself a little bit of cushion going in the 7th.
Burzell waits. Strike 3 called. He said he swung, actually. 2 away now. That hurts.
Yeah, it was a tough one there. Couldn't hold up.
Yeah, he wanted to, and it was up out of the zone. Gino Williams struck out twice and flew out to left field. Excuse me, right field. He comes up in a crucial spot here. A base hit could give the Chargers a 2-run lead going into the 7th. That one's in the dirt and outside, ball 1.
A good time for Williams to just sit back here, throw the hands, take one for a ride, find a gap here, find a way to get Hansen home.
There it is, a base hit into right field. That's going to get down and get 1 in. The Chargers get an insurance run back in. Gino Williams comes through with a single to right field. And in to score is Austin Hansen.
And that's just exactly what the doctor ordered there.
No doubt about it.
Sitting back, throwing the hands, finding that gap in right center field, and getting that insurance run. And that's big.
That's huge.
Going into the top of the 7th inning.
Mario Williams comes to the plate now, the designated hitter. He's 1 for 2 with a walk, scored a run.
And why not? He had a good piece of hitting last time up. See if he can get something cooking again here.
Did we got a runner out of first, or is that Williams? I see the Coach McCarron's talking to the umpires about something. I can't see because he's standing right by the first baseman. I was looking down on my scorebook.
It looks like it's
is
still
that still Gino?
Yeah, it looks like it's still Williams here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's him. Mario Williams at the plate now. That one was a ball. He said it was up. Mario's going to put one into right field. It'll get down. They'll go station to station. First and second for the Chargers, 2 away. And making some noise here in the bottom of the bottom of the 6th inning. 2 on now and 2 outs.
And keep the 2-out Lightning going. Another great piece of hitting by Williams. He got them both on the bag here with 2 outs.
Nate Schmidt comes to the plate.
See if you can get something cooking here to get another run.
He's got to walk and strike out and a ground out. He takes ball 1. Two on, 2 outs for the Chargers. 1 run in here in the 6th. There's a strike on the breaking pitch, 1-1.
Wasn't happy about that pitch. It was a
that,
little up and high.
I think he thought it was up a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the wind and delivery. There's a ground ball toward third. Scooped up. And thrown across, and the play goes 5-3. Not sure who that was at third. Yeah, it was. But anyway, it goes 5-3. That'll retire the side. For the 3rd out. Chargers get 1 more back. Make it a 5-3 game, and the last chance for the Bulldogs.
Coach, how you doing? Practice good? Yeah. Let's go. Ready for opening day tomorrow. Got Coach Quinn next to us.
Yep, we'll be broadcasting that game. Coach
Doing
Quinn
a little
from the
interview
softball, yeah.
Without him having a headset.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
We're broadcasting tomorrow. Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're locked in,
Yeah.
baby. Let's get it.
On the air. Man, I'm starting to feel like I'm big time.
It is big time over here with these guys, all these graphics they got up here. We're ESPN.
Dress warm.
Yeah, I forgot about the youth town and being cold and the open box up here. I'm a little chilly. It's okay, though. We're going to get the W. Got Brazil in here on the bump.
Yeah, he was warming up. New pitcher is Brady Brazil. He moves over from third base. Santilli in line for the win, though.
Yeah, what a great day.
New first baseman is Isaiah Schultz. And the new third baseman is hold on.
For the Chargers, these changes. Now pitching, number 10, Brady Brazil.
Sean
Now
Hudak.
playing at first base, number 6, Isaiah Schultz. Now playing at third base, number 33, Sean Hudak.
So Hudak's at third, Brazil on the mound, pitching to the battery is Brazil. And Bulldogs come up trailing by 2 in the 7th inning. So this is it. Save situation for Brazil. So it'll be Tommy Ward, the catcher for the Bulldogs, will come to the plate. He's 0 for 2. He struck out and grounded out.
Yeah, and then you got the top of the lineup coming back up. And
Yep, that you don't want to get the 3 and 4.
no. If you're the Chargers, you want to get 3 quick.
Yep.
1, 2, 3,
Yep, you
end
want-
this game. Get rested up for tomorrow. Get out of the cold here. And Brazil comes in. He, a little different pitcher.
Yeah.
Brings a lot of heat.
Yeah.
So, that's why he's in this save situation, being a closer. And a right idea for Coach McCarron here to.
So the battery's Brazil. Hudak at third base. Schultz at first. Are your changes for the Chargers. Here we go. Waved at it, strike 1. Tommy Ward trying to get on any way he can.
Yeah, and all you got to do is make sure the leadoff runner doesn't get on here.
Exactly. That one's upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Big breaking pitch, as we say. That broke around the plate. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, just couldn't get that to drop in. Just
No.
a centimeter off.
There's a strike at the knees. Counts even at 2.
Come back with a great fastball.
Looks like he's trying to go inside here. They did. Misses inside. 3-2.
Yeah, you can't walk this batter here. Got to make sure you get him out.
They walk him. Leadoff walk for the Bulldogs. And turns the lineup card over.
Number 17,
Chase
Grable.
Chase Grable comes up. He struck out twice and grounded out. He's 0 for 3.
Would it not be a great time to roll 2 here?
Oh. Give me one to Mario out there, at or Gino rather, at shortstop, coming toward the bag, steps on the bag, throws the first for a double play. That would be awesome. Oh, there's one that gets away, bounces out in front to throw down. He is going to be dead to rights on the wild pitch. Brazil throws one, bounces 3 feet in front of the plate, but Brandon Brazil picks it up off the screen, throws it down to second base. The play goes 2-6.
Wow, what a job by Brazil.
1 away.
I think bounced off the plate, and he manages to get there. And like we talked about earlier, he got the small backstop here.
Fouled off at the plate, strike 1. Sometimes that's the break you need in a game.
Yeah, and that's the game of baseball right
Yep.
there in a nutshell.
Yeah, with the screen
You know.
real close to the plate here at Youthtown, you got to make sure it gets away and bounces around before you take off.
Yeah, and that was smart for them. They need a run.
Oh, yeah,
but-
they're trying to force the play, yeah. Foul, look out. That was right to me. Thank you, screen.
Wow, that was close. I'll tell you. I mean, I was sitting eye level with that thing here.
That was right at me.
And it's so cold, I couldn't even get my hand out of my pocket here to be able to try to catch that. That was just going to hit me right in the face.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball toward the hole at third. Cut off by Hudak. Cross the diamond to Schultz. 5-3 goes to play.
Wow, what a great play over there by Hudak. Great job staying with it. That was an in-betweener there.
Yeah.
He's coming far away from third base. Almost would have been a tough backhand for Williams.
Well, that's
but
the job of the third baseman. He's got to cut that
yeah,
ball
he's got
off.
to cut it off,
Yep.
and he did a great job getting to it,
Bulldog-
taking his time.
Bulldogs down to their final out. Bowden Hilliard comes to the plate. Upstairs, ball 1.
Now Brazil's rearing back,
Hilliard.
bringing some heat.
Hilliard's 2 for 3 with a run scored, couple singles. Ball 2.
Where'd that miss?
That might have been up a little bit. 2 outs here in the 7th inning. 5-3 is the score. There's a strike on the corner. 2-1.
Here you go, right here, Brazil.
Little looper right out toward Williams at short. He'll wrap the leather around it, and the Chargers on the little pop out will end the game. The Chargers are 1-0 in section as they defeat the Bulldogs of Freedom by a score of 5-3. We'll step aside, add up the numbers. We'll be right back to wrap this one up for you. Chargers victorious here in section opener, 5-3. Welcome back to Youthtown. Chargers victorious in section play opener, Christian. And what can you say? I mean, a hard-fought battle. You figured it was going to be. Bulldogs come in 2-0. The Chargers, you look at their record and you say, what the heck? But they were playing some big schools down in Florida and up in the opening series with the
And Sarah Catholic.
Sarah Catholic, yeah, the tournament, Pullman Park. But they come back here in a tight-fought battle and come away with a nice victory, 5-3 or 5-3, yeah. And what can you say? Quinn Santilli gets the win. Save goes to Brazil, and it's done just the way you'd write it up in the book.
Yeah, I mean, it was a terrific game on both sides in the field and with the bats, and Santilli did a great job working early and pounding the zone. He was, kept his pitch count down, did a great job, got the defense behind him, kept those guys at a minimum, and then you had the fifth inning where the Chargers just broke out the bats. They sent 9 or 10 to the plate. He gets some timely hitting with the hit and run by Williams and did a great job to score the runs there. And then Freedom knocks on the door.
Yeah.
But you get out of the inning and keep it to a one-run game, and then the Chargers come out and they manage to get another one and give you some cushion, and you got a 5-3 win, and now you got a quick turnaround to go see these guys tomorrow. And there's going to be a little bit of bad blood now of how that ended with Barry and Hanson at first base, and a little chippiness. You love to see it, and the Chargers are going to be, they're going to be gritty tomorrow, just like they were today. And Freedom's going to come out with a little bit of, energy and trying to get one back.
Well, you'd figure I'd anticipate Isaiah Schultz coming out the pitch tomorrow against Freedom. He's a great lefty to come in and throw. Good 1-2 punch. Chargers have some nice pitchers on the staff this year, and you anticipate Schultz coming out and getting his chance against these Bulldogs down in Freedom. But the Chargers come out and get it done. You can see there 5 runs on 10 hits, only committed 1 error. Bulldogs 2 errors and 8 hits. So they, and their big bats are the 2, 3, 4 hitters right now. I mean, you can get past them, and it really falls off for the Bulldogs. Like you can see, that's where their issues are.
And I think for the Chargers too, they, everybody in the lineup produced today, and they did a great job at, being patient at the plate and seeing pitches and, just throwing their hands and waiting back and finding the seam and putting the bat on the ball and working some walks, and that's what you like to see. And that's a good thing from top to bottom if your guys are all producing at different times of the game.
So the Chargers come away with a victory. They go 1-0 in section. Freedom goes 0-1 in section. Chargers' overall record now is, let's see, I've got it here because it's not right what I have written down. The Chargers are 2-3 overall after the Florida trip, but don't go by that record. This is a better team than the 2-3 right now. They're gonna make some noise in section, and look for them to be toward the top of the section right now. Just to go over it, their section is Freedom and OLSH, obviously, New Brighton, Seton LaSalle, Southside Beaver, Laurel, Aliquippa, and Northgate. So that's their section. So I think they can make some noise. There's a couple nice teams in there, but I think the Chargers, they can, if they play their cards right, they can find themselves the cream of the crop.
Yeah, absolutely, and I don't see why they're not going to be contending for a title here in this, Class 2A. And I know it's, there's a lot of good teams in different sections, but, the Chargers, like you said, they got the pitching. If you can produce from the, the hitters and stuff like that, it's going to be good.
All right. They're trying to shut us down.
Fargo's trying to close us in here.
You saw the gate coming down. So we're going to wrap this one up. Chargers victorious over the Freedom Bulldogs here in section play opener. 5-3 is the final score. And back on the air tomorrow. Christian and I will bring you the girls in action. We were talking briefly here up in the booth with head coach Quinn. and Doc Quinn, and his girls will be in action tomorrow. They've got a couple games under the belt already, but they'll be playing tomorrow. I think theirs starts a little bit earlier. Yeah, they start about 5:15, so similar. They're going to be playing Beth Center, and we'll see how that goes. But it's a non-section game, but this one was more important. Well, they're all important, but this one was a section game for the Chargers baseball team. So, on behalf of everybody here, I'm OLSH, and
Christian Arbol.
there you go.
Let's go.
And we want to thank our good buddy. Is he up here?
He just ran out.
Oh, he did. So, yeah, Matt took off on us. I was going to have him come on for real quick. But so we'll see you tomorrow night. I'm getting kind of cold and freezing up here. I'm OLSH saying thanks a lot, everybody. Chargers win 5-3 over the Freedom Bulldogs in section play opener here from Youthtown. And they'll do it again tomorrow, but we're going to bring you the girls from right across the way over on the softball field. It's the Chargers 5, Bulldogs 3, and our first baseball game from Youthtown this year.
There you go.
We'll see you next time right here on the OLSH Sports Network. Good night, everybody. Maybe.